In a small, remote village, nestled between towering mountains and a dense, whispering forest, lived an old man named Elara. He had lost his sight many years ago, but what he lacked in vision, he made up for in wisdom and a deep connection to the world around him. His ears could hear the faintest rustle of leaves, his nose could distinguish every flower in the meadow, and his heart could feel the subtle shifts in the village's mood. For generations, the village had thrived, living in harmony with nature. But one year, something changed. Rains didn't come. The river that snaked through their valley began to shrink, its lively song turning into a weak murmur. The fields, once lush and green, turned a brittle, dusty brown. Wells ran dry, and the vibrant life of the village began to fade. Desperation started to creep into the hearts of the villagers like a chilling fog. The younger, stronger villagers ventured into the mountains, searching for new springs, but they always returned empty-handed, their shoulders slumped with defeat. The village elder, a man named Kale, held council after council, but their discussions were fruitless. Circling back to the same grim reality, their water was gone, and soon their hope would be too. Fear was a palpable thing, a heavy blanket smothering their once cheerful community. One evening, as the villagers gathered in the square with worried faces, Elara slowly made his way to the center, guided by the sound of their anxious whispers. He tapped his long wooden staff on the dry, cracked earth. "Friends," he said, his voice calm, yet carrying a surprising strength that cut through the despair. "I may not see the dust on our fields, but I can feel the thirst of the earth beneath my feet. I can hear the silence where the river once sang. Our answer is not in the distant mountains. It is closer than we think." A few villagers scoffed. What could a blind old man know that they didn't? But Kale, the elder, silenced them with a raised hand. He respected Elara's wisdom. "What do you propose, old friend?" he asked. Elara smiled faintly. "I need the help of our children," he replied. "Their hearts are pure, and their ears are not yet deafened by worry. Ask them to come to me at sunrise." The next morning, a small group of curious children gathered around Elara. He didn't speak of the drought or their fears. Instead, he told them a story about the whispering stones, ancient rocks that hummed with the sound of hidden water, a secret song only the most attentive listeners could hear. He asked them to play a game, to go into the nearby woods, close their eyes, and listen. Not for birds or wind, but for a low, deep hum from beneath the ground. The children, excited by the game, scattered into the woods. They pressed their ears to the cool earth and ancient moss-covered boulders. For hours, there was nothing. But then, a little girl named Lyra, known for her quiet and patient nature, heard it. A faint, deep vibration, a soft hum that seemed to sing up through the soles of her feet. She called out, her voice filled with excitement. The villagers, drawn by her cries, rushed to the spot. It was a part of the forest they rarely visited, a small clearing surrounded by ancient, gnarled trees. The men began to dig where Lyra pointed. They dug for hours, their initial skepticism replaced by a desperate, growing hope. And then it happened. A shovel struck something wet. Soon, dark, rich mud appeared, followed by a slow, steady trickle of clean, cool water. A collective gasp. Then a roar of joyous celebration erupted through the forest. They had found a new spring, a hidden source of life, right under their noses. The villagers worked together, digging a channel to divert the water back towards their fields and homes. Life began to flow back into the village, washing away the dust and despair. That evening, the village gathered again, not in fear, but in celebration. They looked at Elara, who sat quietly on his porch, with newfound reverence. He hadn't used his eyes to find the water. He had used his wisdom, his faith in the unseen, and his understanding of the human heart. He knew that sometimes the answers we seek are not found by looking harder, but by listening more closely. Elara taught them that true sight isn't just about what you can see with your eyes, but what you can perceive with your heart and your mind. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more tales that inspire and uplift. We'll see you in the next one.